Hey guys, this is Tyler. I'm a handyman for the average man. Today I'm going to be showing you a little bit about a new tool that I got. It's called I'll show you. It came from this packaging. It's a Dewalt pointed grinding stone. It's 1 inch wide in diameter rather by 1/2 inch wide. And so as you can tell, it's a bit. So it goes right on your screwdriver. And so the intention that I had when I purchased this grinding stone bit was to sharpen my metal tools, mower edge, mower blade, chisel, axe, those kind of things, to have a sharper metal edge so I can cut better and cut wood and that kind of thing. So I bought it with that intention. And I'm going to give it a try today. I'm going to go ahead and sharpen some tools, try to sharpen some tools and see how it does. And something interesting to note is the packaging. It says that it's used to be able to grind down metal. It looks like a steel beam, so I'm assuming it's just metal in general, lumber, and also PVC. So we're going to be testing all three of those materials today with this new bit that I have. So first, let's go ahead and start doing what I bought it for, which is sharpening some metal. So I got full battery, and I love Ryobi. I got all these power tools in Ryobi, and one really cool thing with the Ryobi power tools is you have this little gauge. It tells you how full the battery is. So you can tell I got full bars. So I charged up both of my battery packs so I get the full effectiveness of the grinding stone. So I have this chisel. Now I won't lie, I already tested out a little bit with the grinding stone. So it still has some work to do. It's not sharp by any means. As you can tell, it's a little bit shinier. That's where I was grinding it, but we'll do a little bit. So first thing I can notice is it's definitely taken off the dull edge. So it's actually adding a little bit of a sharp edge to it. I don't think it's as dramatic as an actual bench grinder would be. You know, your typical bench grinder that you have stationary on your workbench, and it has that grinding wheel. But you know, I think it does the job, you know. If you're using your chisel a lot and it dulls and you need it to be sharpened real quick, I think this is a good alternative for that. So let's test another tool. Alright, so I have a little hatchet here, and this is very dull. It definitely needs some work. So we're going to test it out and see how it does. Need a little bit more length on it to get more of the axe blade. All right, so I'm actually pleasantly surprised. Let's see if you can tell. So I only touched this bottom half here. I can't tell if you can tell, but it is actually, it has an edge to it now. This side, it's pretty much rounded. It's definitely dull. So again, it's a good quick fix if you need it to be sharpened a little bit. Obviously, a bench grinder would be more effective, but not too bad. And let's see. So I think we get the idea with that. I'm gonna go ahead and move on to wood. I have this 2x4 scrap wood that I have, so we're gonna try testing it out. Let's see. Here's a good spot, so you can tell. Maybe you can tell. So right here, it's kind of rough, especially on this edge here. So we're gonna see what it does. It says it's made for grinding down wood, so we'll see what that does. So it definitely rounded out the edges. And just to make things interesting, I'm gonna put some nicks in this. See if we can't rough it up a little bit. Okay. All right. So I've roughened it up, as you can tell. Let's see if it can get the bulk of the roughness out. That way you can go back with something with a finer grit, maybe some sandpaper. So it did actually smooth it out a little bit. It's not to that finished product, that finished look that you would want, but it does the job. I feel confident to touch this and not get a splinter. So I'd say it does a pretty good job just as a rough grinding of it. And so the last thing I want to test out is a piece of PVC. Okay, so let's say we need to trim off this outer lip because it needs to be a little bit of a looser fit for whatever reason. So let's try that and see if it actually works with PVC like it says. So that's not as effective, I don't think. It's definitely not as noticeable as it was with the metal or the wood. And so, there you go. It's an alternative to a bench grinder, but like I said, I don't think it's as effective. You're not going to get nearly as sharp, as fast as you would otherwise. But I appreciate y'all watching. And as I get different tools, I'll show little tutorials or little demos and the impression I get as I use these tools. And another thing, I have this Ryobi Job Plus tool. I've been looking for an attachment head, preferably with an angle grinder, like a 4-inch angle grinder angle grinder, where it's this metal disc that you use to sharpen tools, you know, mower edge blades, hatchets, chisels, crowbars, that kind of thing. But I haven't been able to find it. If anybody knows where I can find that, find an attachment for this particular Job Plus tool, oscillator tool, one it's also compatible with Dewalt. So if anyone can find one, I would greatly appreciate that. And just reach out to me and let me know. But that's it. I appreciate y'all watching, and please let me know if you have any questions or comments. And again, please feel free to share these videos and share my channel with others. I greatly appreciate that. And as always, this is Tyler. I am a handyman for the average man. Thank y'all.